Hi everyone, Patrick Menninga here at spiritualriver.com. I want to talk to you today about holistic nutrition and how that plays a role in drug and alcohol addiction recovery. So in recovery from addiction and alcoholism, it's of long-term importance to focus on nutrition. It is not important in the short run. In the short run, you have to break through denial. You have to realize that you're killing yourself with drugs and alcohol. You have to surrender and go get into treatment or get help somewhere. And that's your immediate goal. You need to break through denial. You need to take action. You need to call a treatment center and get help immediately. At that time, when you're going through that denial and you're trying to get on the right track in life, nutrition is not really the priority. It shouldn't be the priority. It's you need to save your life. It's much more immediate. Your need is more immediate. Once you're established in recovery, and once you go to treatment, and once you go to inpatient rehab, and you get back on your feet, and maybe you start going to meetings, you start going to AA or NA, and you're back in, maybe you're in therapy, you're talking with a therapist on a regular basis, you're going to meetings, you have a sponsor, you're working the steps. Once you're established in long-term recovery, nutrition starts to become important again, or it starts to become one of those important areas of your life that you need to focus on. Your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual health, nutrition, all of these different things, getting exercise, quitting smoking, all of these things play a role in long-term recovery, but they're not necessarily the focus when you're going through denial and you're trying to get your life turned around. You don't necessarily need to worry about nutrition when you're first trying to get clean and sober. It's more of a long-term thing. So what I would recommend as far as nutrition and long-term recovery is that you start by asking for help and taking suggestions from other people. So you don't necessarily need to discover the perfect path on your own. You don't necessarily need to reinvent the wheel. There's a lot of people out there who are living a healthy life in addiction recovery, and they'd be willing to give you advice. So my suggestion to you is to ask for that advice. Go to your AA or NA meeting that you go to, or talk to your therapist, or talk to your sponsor. Talk to all these different people and get their suggestions as far as how you should be eating and how you should be feeding your body, and maybe to even take that a step further, and how you should be moving and exercising and sleeping and different things like that. And start getting advice and taking suggestions. And what I would urge you to do is not just to talk about it, but to actually implement some of those ideas, and to sort of trial and error, and actually take the suggestions, put them into practice, and see if they work for you. To me, that's sort of the trial and error, the testing that works well, that works the best in recovery, is to ask for help, get suggestions from other people, and then find out what works best for you.